That's like 9 months ago. I went to prayer call with Tien, and he was the first person who pulled me into prayer call.
Yeah.
And I ended up moving to another dorm with Steven, and I kind of lost my way. Well, on the same day that I got accepted to this class, I got my offer of 15 years aggravated. But I think that's why I got pulled into this class. It's because I needed something to put my mind off of it, something to focus on. And when I was younger, I was raised in a really hardcore Catholic upbringing. I was forced to go to church whether you were sick; it didn't matter. And one day, my real dad sat me down and told me he thought I should choose which religion I should go to. And I practiced at least 10 of them, and didn't feel half as drawn as I felt in this class to God. Didn't feel half as wanting to do this more than I have in this class. Also, I'm the last person with my family name. I have daughters and an aunt. That's my only family. But through this class, I've gotten a whole new family.
That's right.
I consider y'all all my brothers. And at the same time I started this class, out of nowhere, my 4-year-old and my 1-year-old started going to church. And
Isn't it
I've
precious?
kind of, every time we talk, I have something more to talk to them about. And this class has meant more than anybody will ever know. This is actually my second time in this room because I graduated the GED program too. The last time I was here.
Amen.
But I'm gonna be real, it doesn't mean as much because I got my GED in 3 days. I didn't even really have to try for it. This is something you actually have to stick with. There's no shortcuts. There's no just knowing it. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta do it. There's no other way to get through it. Through this all, I've felt the presence of God, felt
Amen.
the pull to Him, and it's meant a lot to me. And it's basically where I found solace and I found home. And I don't know what the future is going to bring, but I know God's got me through it all.
Yes.
And I still have very, very bad days in here, but I know God's with me on those bad days. There's not going to be any easy, oh, this is all fixed. That's not, as everybody knows, all of the apostles suffered.
Yes.
So we're going to have to go through things and challenges and trials and tribulations. And everybody in here, in the normal dorms, people talk about, oh, I know what you're going through. I know what it's like. And you see those same people come in there for a month or two and go home, and they come right back. And they say they know how it is to just want to be home with your family. And they say how when they get out, they're going to church. But I know each and every one of these guys, when they say it, they mean it. Each one of these people had just as much on their shoulders as me. I mean, I know I've been in here the whole time. Lloyd has been in here. He's been here twice as long as I've been here. The whole time Tien has been in here, I've been in here. Each one of these guys have been here the whole year I've been in here, so they know it's not no joke. And they know that there needs to be a change. And you can't go through this program without the change. And it won't sink in. You won't finish it without having a change. And there's definitely, my aunt's told me she's noticed a change in me. My baby mama started talking to me again in here because of this change. And me reaching out to her. And my 1-year-old was born the last time I got out of here. I'm one of those people that came back. I've been in here 4 times in 2 years. All the other times were misdemeanors, but now is different. But I don't want to be that guy that says, oh, I'm not coming back, and still walks through that door. And I know none of these people and that's through Christ. That's through the power of the cross. That's through healing, and that's through the devotion to this program that we've gotten this way. I've come to know each one of these people as a brother. I've come to know Kyle as a mentor, and this has meant just the world to me.
Amen.
And I
Thank
honestly,
you, Kelly.
I had forgotten about this program when it came around. Like I said, I got that offer. I went to my bed and I was in tears, and the guard called my name, and I'm like, oh, what could this be now? This is gonna be something else that's just gonna get me more down. And he goes, you want to go to faith-based? And I'm not gonna lie, I had people that owed me money in the dorm and all that. I said, I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I want to go to faith-based. It was something that pulled me out, because normally I would have been like, can't leave. I gotta get my 2 suits from this guy. I gotta get this from this guy. But I was like, I'm not worried about none of that. And that's because I was drawn by Christ. He selects a few,
Yeah.
and he accepts who comes.
Yes.
And we've all came, and even the people who aren't here today that got shipped or got out, they deserve just as much praise through this program, because most of them were here to the end. We had 7 until last month.
We did.
And even the ones that got shipped were dedicated to this program, sat at a table with all of us doing our work. And so I want to say thanks to Jason, who we call Dog, Nick, who I call Preacher when I met him in B3. He literally helped me go through my discovery pack for the first time when I got it. So he's been there for me since the beginning. Mitch was my neighbor in the dorm. We talked every night about the Bible and about not coming back here and what to do for
He's
it.
doing great.
Yeah, and he got out. He's one of the ones that got out. And all those guys, I want they should be a part of this too. So I want everybody.
Thank you.
That's it.